What's up, y'all? Welcome back to my channel. I'm Sunny Brooks. If you're new here, welcome. If you're not, welcome back. Today I'm gonna show y'all what's been occupying my time. I've been gone a minute, but I really been having my hands in the dirt, and those that garden know what I mean. And if you've been with me for a minute, you know I've been gardening for some years. I was gardening on my balcony garden in a small apartment, and now that I have a backyard, I'm gonna show you what I'm growing this season. Over here, this is some of my melons that I have put in buckets or containers. These two right here are snow leopard melons. I have never had those, but I read some great things about them, so I decided to buy some seeds. This is a yellow petite watermelon, and this one is a, I think, sugar baby. I think that might be sugar baby. These two, this one, excuse my sniffles, y'all. I have allergies, and every time I come out here, yeah, I think this is a sugar baby. Yeah, that's a sugar baby watermelon. This one and this one is Hell's Best, or Haley's Best, but Haley's Best cantaloupe. There are two cantaloupes. This one is a honeydew. It's pretty big. This is not the perfect garden. I did not come out here and do any pest control. I didn't water yet. I didn't prune yet. I just decided to turn on the camera and show y'all what I have. And after I turn off the camera, I'll be coming out here to prune some of the plants and do some things. And this is another yellow petite watermelon. I'm excited about that. I love watermelon. So this was a sugar baby, but yeah, it's done. I'm gonna plant probably another melon in here. I'm gonna probably plant another melon because I have some that I need to put in the dirt. These are all corns. These corns, not my mic thing. Told y'all I've been a little rusty. This is sweetness corn. Oh, look, I have a little bee pollinator. These are sweetness corns. These are silver queen corns. It's quite a bit of those. These, let's see. Oh, peaches and cream corn. These are supposed to be very big. Well, you can kind of tell by the stalks of them. And these corns are Stonewell's evergreen sweet corn. So, first time growing corn, but yeah. These over here are my potatoes. Something's eating them. I'm sure if I come over here, I'll see them. But good thing I see a ladybug. I think that's the good ladybug. But the ladybug is probably going to eat the pest off of it. But these are different potatoes. In this pot right here, I think these are my russet potatoes. Yeah, these are my russet potatoes. These are my red potatoes. And then over here are, I believe these are my white potatoes or golden potatoes. Yeah, they might be my white potatoes over there. First time growing potatoes too, but we shall see. And then these two over here are sweet potatoes. And we have some yellow wing leaves. Remember, I told you I didn't prune. We have been getting a lot of rain recently, so I definitely got to come out here and prune it. But those two are sweet potatoes. Now back here, I am in the south, but I'm hoping and praying that I can continue to grow the leafy greens throughout the summer, because when my potatoes get bigger, my corn get bigger, watermelon, basically when all of this get bigger, it should shield these and create a shade. And over here, I have a lot of trees covering it, so I don't get a lot of sunlight in this corner. So I'm going to keep growing them and see what can happen. This is kale. I did find a slug over here, so you're going to see that it has been eaten up some. But these are collards. These are Georgia collards. This whole grow bag. These are kale. This is dwarf blue kale. Then I have dinosaur kale and red Russian kale. I believe this is this red Russian kale? Let's see. Scarlet kale. Scarlet red, I think is what it's called. In this is Vates collards. So these are collards too. These are beans. Wow, these did not look like this the other day. But we have, let's see. This is Kentucky Wonder pole bean. This one, and then this one, I think this is Empress. Yeah, this is an Empress green bean. So those are two beans. I've not grown beans before, so I'm just starting small. And really, I'm probably not gonna grow beans again because beans require a lot of plants, and I'm not trying to grow that. And these are Mammoth sugar peas. I'm gonna see if they're gonna grow in the summer, but we shall see. And then more greens, cabbages mainly. Yeah, all of these are cabbages. Here I have 3 cabbage plants. Something was eating it, but I came over here, did pest control the other day, so I'm gonna come out again. But it was raining, so there's that. But here's another cabbage there. Here is these are different cabbages. Well, no, I think all of these are green acre cabbage. And then here are cabbages too. This one is, let's see, oh, I don't know what that was. I think that says red cabbage, but I know this isn't red cabbage. That's not red cabbage. They're cabbage, okay? I have to figure out where they are. Then I have some beets. Oh, majority of all of these I have grown from seeds. Yeah, all from seeds. The potatoes, I bought potato slips from the store. Same thing for sweet potatoes. But all of the rest of this stuff I grew from seeds. This is beets. I have Detroit dark red beets, and then I have early wonder top beets right here. I should probably thin them out, but hey, I'm just gonna let them grow. Here's some garlic. We're gonna see how it does. These are onions. I could probably cut some of these greens off and use them. Ew, it smells really good. But yeah, I'm gonna put that back there. Lettuce, looking a little rough, but we have different kind of lettuce right there. And then carrots, I'm growing 2 different types of carrots. One of them, let's see, this is Denver 126 carrots, and then this one is the little finger carrots. I have these are carrots, but I have this surprise plant that's right here. I'm thinking it's a squash or cucumber or something. Not sure, but we shall see. I'm gonna let it grow and then take it up. Here is strawberries. They're on a struggle bus, but we shall see because I have some little berries that's coming. Probably won't grow strawberries either again, but we'll do a garden review probably at the end. Y'all let me know if y'all interested in keeping up with the garden. I'll keep doing garden tours. If not, I probably still would do them, but just let me know if y'all want to see them. This is mint. I have peppermint here, and then I have spearmint on this side right here. See what I'm saying? I gotta come out here, do some cleanup. Basil, struggling. This is a blueberry bush that I don't know if it has any berries on it just yet. It did though. We have some dill right here. And then this is thyme and rosemary, which takes about a year to grow fully. So I'm just gonna leave it and see what it does. This looks like kale to me, but I'm gonna let it grow and see. That's probably another surprise plant. I have 2 muscadine vines right here. This is a muscadine vine, which I did not start the muscadine vines from seed. I bought them, but they have grown really big because when I bought them, they were smaller than this pole right here, this little stick that they're on. But those are 2 muscadine vines. Then over here are my peppers. These I top them, which is like if you garden, you know, I top them, so that's why they kind of look small, because they were starting to produce peppers, but I wanted them to get bigger, so I topped them. But let's go through them. These 3 are canary yellow bell peppers, so these will be yellow bell peppers, obviously. And then these 3 are keystone bell peppers. So they'll be bigger than, like, they'll be actually longer, like the longer bell peppers that you may see in the store. That's what these are, keystones. These 4 are cayenne peppers. So I'm thinking I'm going to use these cayenne peppers to make different hot sauce and pepper sauce and stuff. Oh wow, this one has started to like look like it's growing a couple offshoots, if you see them. But these are cayenne peppers. Excited about those. This is a pepper. I think this is a, let's see. Wow, the dirt is on it. Something chili pepper. It's not cayenne. Maybe red rocket. I think it might be red rocket chili pepper. That's maybe what that one's called. These 4 are these might be jalapenos. Yep, they are. These 4 are jalapeno peppers. Excited about those. These right here, I think these may be these 4. Yeah, sweet banana peppers. We love banana peppers here for salads and all type of things. But these 4 are sweet banana peppers. Looking good. And these 2, I don't have the label for them, but we're gonna see what they grow to be. So stick around. But I'm thinking they are keystone and canary yellow. So I'm thinking this is a canary yellow and this one is a keystone. If you look at them, they look similar to those 2 right there, but we shall see. And then over here I have lots of okra. Okay, I'm growing different kinds of okra. I know that those are container variety of okra. This is Star of David okras. These right here are jambalaya okras. These 2 are Clemson spineless okras. And these are, I know this is a red burgundy okra. You can kind of look at the thing and tell. And the other 4 that are just laying around are branching okra. We like okra, fried okra. I make different stews with okra. But yeah, so we have okra plants. And then these 2 are hibiscus plants. You may know them as Jamaican sorrel. You may know them as red sorrel, or hibiscus plants, or roselles. But that's what these 2 are. I feel like I should have planted more, but I love making hibiscus tea, so we shall see how they grow here. Then we're gonna get into the squashes, and then we're gonna move on. Well, squashes and cucumbers. These right here are Black Beauty zucchinis. It is, I think, 3 plants in here. So I'm hoping that I'll be successful with these, and I might grow these vertically, like trellis them up so they're not growing so big on the ground. But yeah, these are Black Beauty zucchinis right here. Smells amazing, okay? And then these over here are I think these are crooked neck squash, yellow squash. Yeah, they crooked neck yellow squash right here on this side. And there's 3 plants in there also. But yeah, yellow crooked neck squash. Here I have butternut squash. It's quite a bit in here. I'm gonna see how big they get or which ones survive, and then I'll thin them out. So I'll probably take half of them and put them in another pot or whatever. But these are all butternut squash here. And then I have cucumbers, which are exciting. Let's see. These are Space Master cucumbers. So they'll still be nice, but see, something's eating them. That's why I gotta come do pest control, y'all. Space Masters, and then these are straight 8 cucumbers, like the cucumbers that you'll see in the grocery store, like regular straight 8, and their little tendrils are already starting to attach to something. But yeah. Oh look, we have a cucumber. Do you see it? You see that? That's a cucumber. So that should be interesting and fun to watch grow. But those are straight 8 cucumbers there. Over here, these are Boston pickle and cucumbers. I don't even have to look because I'm only growing 3 types of cucumbers, which we have some cucumbers growing. Yay! So excited. But yeah, these are cucumbers. That's squash and cucumbers over here. Now we have tomatoes. Not tomato plants, I call them tomato trees because do you see them? They're huge. They are huge, and I think these poles are 4 feet or 5 feet, maybe 5 feet, I think. And that means these tomato plants are on their way to being 5 feet. These are, let's see what these are. Oh, these are called, I'm sorry if you can't see, these right here, these 4 are called Better Boy tomatoes. Better Boys, never grown Better Boys. Well, I have never grown indeterminate tomatoes, which are the ones that get really big, because I always gardened on a balcony. But these are Better Boy tomatoes. These tomatoes right here are, I think they're big, yeah. This plant right here, this is the big beef tomato, and this one is a jet setter tomato. And we have a tomato coming in. You see that? We have a jet setter coming in. Then I know this side, all 4 of these are red pear cherry tomatoes. All 4 of these, because these are the ones that I have to tame the most because they are beastie, as you can see. And we have a tomato right here. Those 4. And then these right here, I know. These 4 are Roma tomatoes. I have a cage because they're not so big that I need to support them just yet. Well, these, yeah, it is. See, I supported these last week, and you see how this has grown out already? So, these are tomatoes. These are also tomatoes. These are different Brandywine tomatoes. So, I have different aged tomatoes, so it's kind of like succession planting. But these are Brandywine. I have red Brandywine, pink Brandywine, and yellow Brandywine. I'm excited to see how those come out. Then these, I have just red cherry tomatoes in there. And then this is, I think, called princess tomatoes. Let me see. I think it's called petite princess tomatoes, so they're very small. Hi, Chase. There's my baby. And then we have plants here that we have yet to put in pots, which I need to do ASAP. But I have mortgage lifters right there. Those are mortgage lifters. Those are beefsteak tomatoes. All of these are Cherokee purple tomatoes. Excited about that. Those are moneymaker tomatoes. And that one in the back is Roma tomato. I think this is a tomatillo. I can't plant this because you need at least 2 tomatillo plants to grow. So probably gonna get rid of this. But those are Roma tomatoes. And this one right here is a Russian black something tomato. And then these are more peppers. I have California Wonder bell peppers. That's what those are. This right here is a cayenne long slim pepper. These are California Wonder all 6 of these, but they're golden California Wonder. You see how they're like yellow? I really need to get them in pots ASAP, so it'll be either today or tomorrow I do that. And then this is a jalapeno early pepper. I think both of these are jalapenos. Oh, right there. We have, I'm pretty sure, cucumbers. Both of those are cucumber plants, which I didn't want to crowd the bag, so I let them be in there. And then here we have all kinds of watermelons, and you see how big they are, so I really need to get them out. These are black diamond watermelons. These watermelons can grow up to like 50 pounds, so kind of scared to like let them grow because I don't know if I have the space. These right here are Crimson Sweet watermelons, and then these are Orange Flesh Tender watermelons. Yeah, so gotta get those in the pots. But basically this is gonna be the spring summer garden for now. I have some flowers, so here's some lilies I planted right here. This is a mixture of flowers. It was a flower seed pack, so I think it has some zinnias, cosmos, marigolds, and some other things here. And then I can show you, I have some flowers up here. In here I have marigolds, cosmos, and zinnias. I don't know how they'll grow because it's pocket style, so it's not very deep, but we shall see. These are cosmos. This right here, snapdragons. This is another mixture. Don't know how they're gonna do in this jug. I'm probably gonna have to transplant them. That's lavender. Chamomile. This is marigolds right here. These are zinnias, these two. And then we have more lilies right here. This right here is, if you guessed it, sunflowers. Why wouldn't I grow sunflowers? Like, those are sunflowers. I found a little caterpillar over here, as you can see. And let's just say he was food for the birds. Over here was supposed to be daisy, so I'm gonna probably plant something else in here because, yeah, like, as you can see, they never really grew, and I planted these probably like 2 months ago. And these are grass weeds. I'm talking about the little things. Those are more lilies. And we have some dahlias. Yeah, they look like they're struggling like over here, but these look pretty healthy. So yeah, that is my garden tour for now. Let me know if y'all have any questions or y'all want to see any other videos. I have like a whole bunch of seeds too. I can do a seed collection, but I'm gonna be sharing anything I feel led to on this channel and no longer just only spiritual videos. So, because spirituality is about everything in total, not just your practices, like as far as using certain tools and stuff. It is about how you're being in your everyday life. So this part, me gardening, is definitely a part of my spiritual practice. So yeah, but if y'all want to keep up with the garden, let me know. I'll show y'all. But those that have seen my balcony garden, you know I've been doing this, and those that haven't, go back and watch my balcony garden tour. But until I see y'all again next time, I love y'all. Bye.